Hey everybody, Jayborino here. Welcome back, continuing to showcase MapCraft submissions. This is the Great Stewardship sent to us by iquare. It's mission 1 of a StarCraft 2 campaign that he has planned called Adjudication. Together we will shape our destiny amongst the stars, Hierarch Artanis, that's from the end of Legacy of the Void. The first years were hard for the Protoss. The once great Protoss civilization became one step further to regaining itself. Unfortunately, the Hierarch's dreams of building a new Protoss society lasted little longer than their unity. The scars of the Kala's loss were great, and the new administrative system created by Artanis had its flaws. Eventually, a great disruption erupted inside the Protoss society. Now it is year 2558, and the Protoss civilization has split to several factions. There is no open conflict amongst them, and Artanis makes his best to restore the Dalam. Most of the Protoss see it as another trial their race has yet to face, but some see it as the beginning of a new eon of strife. Interesting premise. Also, iquare, apologies for using your map as the example, but this happens a lot of the times in StarCraft 2 loading screens with the synopses over on the left, is just add some spaces, just tab this text over a little bit. It's just like right on the edge of the screen. All right, make sure to use the skirmishers for defense against air attacks. Okay, let's see what this is all about. I will continue to play on normal for MapCraft anytime there has been a difficulty selection. We're playing on default normal. I'm fine with that. Planet Cran 4. Outer limits of Caprulu sector. Sometimes I say the word crayon too fast and it comes out like crayon and everyone makes fun of me for it. Like the drawing utensil. Settlement of Cranian natives. 11:51 local time. My liege, your land is in trouble. Tell me, warrior, what has happened? The raiders have returned? Yes, the fishing villages alongside the coast have been attacked by the sea raiders. Our settlements in the jungles have been attacked by the beasts. I don't like such news. I will send a messenger to the Cross City for reinforcements. Until then, unfortunately, we have to hold these attacks with our own forces. Okay. Okay, let's take a moment here. I see lots of beacons on the map. Cran 4 is the planet on the far rim of the Caprulu sector. Okay, you guys can read that if you would like. I'm mostly focusing on the gameplay mechanics here. You can hire new units at the garrison. The gold is required for training them. Bring units to the Healer's Lodge to heal them. If I had to guess, I bet it's the yellow beacon, but I really can't be sure. Pack horses. The lumber mill, farm, and fishing village are your sources of income. To ensure the safety of the pack horses, you have to ensure the safety of the pack horse caravans to provide necessary income. Note the buildings cannot be repaired, so you lose them and no more income. Zarik Kamal is the leader of a small town in the northern continent of town, belonging to the Kra Empire. Passive ability Field Commander, which increases armor and attack speed of nearby troops. That's pretty cool. So, a Warcraft start here. So we have to defend these buildings, if I'm understanding correctly. Because these are our income, and then the pack horses have to survive. So let's move out like this, and make sure that we keep these stockpiles alive. Stockpile, that's the fishing village. You guys can stay here. Meanwhile, we can hotkey this, and where's Zarik?
What you got?
You two, why don't we send you up here?
I'll check it out.
And one of you over here, and then Zarik, where are you? You guys, why don't you come down to the fishing village? Then meanwhile, how much money do we have? Only 97 gold. Might as well make these skirmishers as was recommended to us. Okay, and let's just keep these units all split up so that we're properly defending everywhere. Okay, and then Zarik will just move to different areas. That is the Healer's Lodge, so we want to be grabbing individual units, moving them to the lodge, and then bringing them home. Or bringing them back to defend, I suppose. The fishing village is consistently in trouble, so we're going to send this guy here. You go back. Zarik, we're just going to have you react to the different locations. And as each unit... We are getting decent money here. But as each unit is getting repaired, that's good. So you guys come on back to the fishing village. Zarik, here's the air units that we see. So this is only, 5, 6 hit points for each of these. They all do minimal damage. 2 damage there. That's crazy. Okay, let's send you guys back. Making good money here. 12 minutes. Gotta send this guy back up here. Zarik, where are you? We should just leave him in a specific area. Let's leave him in the upper left.
Should I mess someone
Okay, you come on down here. Just make more skirmishers. Let's send this one to the upper right.
Stand and deliver.
It's making me a little nervous. Obviously we can't rebuild these. We have Zarik moving up here. Making knights would be nice. Okay, we're able to kill some of these units before they get to us. I think I'm just gonna make skirmishers. Can we quick save on this map? Save successful. Perfect. It's like only sometimes is that a problem.
What you got?
Okay, back up. These are forest monsters, basically. Back them up. You guys go and get healed. You guys head back up and replace them. We're just cycling out units. We have money. Let's make a knight. Let's make some knights and move them to different locations. Let's send you down to the fishing village. Zarik is up here because he's got the field commander. I like the healing lodge. That's nice. All right, so we're doing our best here. We just have to make sure that we... Oh, this is a big guy. That's a big guy. These guys are stuck. Okay, I need you guys to come back up here. You are in danger, so let's go ahead and get you healed up. I'd like to get more guys healed, but I don't think I'll be able to down there until we get more units. Okay, stop rallying everything to the upper right. Okay. I imagine if you lose these outlying bases, you'd be in major trouble. Okay? The rest of you, why don't you come on and get healed and send these guys back. We probably just need to focus on reinforcing the fishing village at this point. So make impalers, or skirmishers, excuse me. I don't know where I got impaler from. I don't know what this music is from. This is very neat, though. Okay, looking good. Let's go ahead and send these guys back to get healed. You guys go back to the fishing village. One of you, just constantly spreading our units out. 9 minutes, 45 seconds. We're in good shape. I think as long as we focus on spreading our units out. Okay, he's going to the fishing village. That's fine. Okay, come on up here. It seems like the enemies are spawning slow enough that we can afford to send units back to the healing lodge. And then we're getting enough money constantly because we've got our pack horses that are making their rounds that we can continue to build stuff. If this is just an introduction, because this is supposed to be Protoss focused in some fashion, I think it's too long, I will say. These guys are pretty quick, so we can afford to send them back. You guys come on back down here. But yeah, I think it's a little too long, considering 15 minutes. It's in-game time, but still, that's pretty lengthy. Okay, let's go ahead and grab more skirmishers. Reinforce our fishing village. If we can keep all of our outlying defenses online here, Zarek is kind of dangerous to leave alone, but I'll be pretty pleased if we can keep all this stuff alive. I mean, we are on normal, keep in mind, so I can imagine this would be a lot harder on different difficulties, as you can imagine. Do we have anybody at the healing lodge? No. Do I have any other units that are just standing around? Some of these guys get stuck because of the civilians. Just an FYI, might want to have to get that updated in some fashion. You come on back down to the healing lodge. You guys all go to the healing lodge. I'd love to get some more knights. We need that frontline defense, but let's just grab more skirmishes for now.
Stand and deliver.
Very interesting concept for the way that the income works. Excuse me, I just could not spit that out. Okay, let's grab one guy here. Zarik is here as long as he's not dying. And honestly, extra armor is really important in this specific instance, because keep in mind, these guys do like no damage. Like, all these units do like 0 damage, so makes a difference. I don't think anybody needs to be sent to the healing lodge. Well, now they do. Okay, it's heating up. And what's interesting, it's a Warcraft 1 feel. In Warcraft 1, combat happened very fast. Everything had low amounts of HP, or at least it was kind of simulated to have low amounts of HP. And this is, I think, it's just meant to feel like a retro type, just like a goofy retro type beginning of a campaign. It's very intriguing. Just keep sending to the healing lodge, trying to lose as little as possible. We've been building nothing but skirmishers. You probably don't need to be sent back. Okay, another skirmisher, send him up here.
Stand and deliver.
This is fine. This is probably fine. Upper right needs the most support now. We do have guys at the healing lodge. Let's send them back. Again, I feel like that's very intentional, because I can only imagine this is going to transition into something Protoss related. And if the Protoss are... Here's my prediction. I don't know for sure, but the Protoss are overwatching this area of development and are going to either uplift this civilization or they're just watching over it, you know?
What you got?
I don't know, you know, why. Back out, back out. There we go. We saved him.
Right.
That's the only thing I can imagine for the start of this, but I have no idea. It's goofy, and it's neat. All right, why don't we send you back too? That's fine. But the concept of the income, you know, we could come back because we have towers back here too, so we could always fall back if things are not looking good. Run back. 4 minutes. Okay. Making more knights would be nice. How's this going on up here? You come on back. This sounds like Warcraft music. It really does. That's why I'm thinking it is. I don't know. I played the Warcraft 1 remake and Warcraft 3 with the music. It sounds just like it. But I don't know for sure if it is. Okay, let's get another knight. Send him to the upper left, I suppose? We have a knight up here. We did. Okay, this is definitely Warcraft music. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, definitely Warcraft music. We need more down here. But again, I feel like it's very purposeful that this is the way that the music is. It's supposed to be this way. Are those dryads? I mean, they're not actually dryads, I know, but little guardians dying right away. Okay, come on down here. Get healed. Get replaced. As long as we keep cycling these units out, I can imagine this would be a lot harder on harder difficulties, but that's also why I'm playing on normal, because I've got a lot of these MapCraft submissions to play, and I wanted to try to keep, you know, get a good understanding on, you know, is something legitimately normal difficulty? Like, how is it scaled, or is it absurdly hard? Because some stuff that people make, especially in StarCraft 2, I've noticed in the past, can end up being absurdly hard. Took some damage on our lumber mill. That's okay. Can let the buildings tank a little bit for us. 2.5 minutes. One trend I've seen is people thinking like, well, Blizzard campaigns on normal are too easy, so I'm going to make my normal super hard. I disagree with that. I mean, that's the reason that they're called normal, hard, brutal, casual. You know, think of your audience when you're doing that. More knights, I think. My lord, our scouts noticed a large number of beasts advancing on us. I suggest to retreat to the town and make our stand there. I mean, we're in pretty good shape. If things are looking real bad, we can do that. But I feel like we're doing okay.
Stand and deliver.
I'd like to maintain our little town here. If we can keep our fishing village, lumber mill, and whatever this stockpile, the windmill, alive, that would be nice. Okay, I see now what it was saying, but I think we can survive. Definitely. 1 minute. I'm not going to pull units back at this point because we're basically at the end. Except Zarik, does he get his HP back? He heals. Okay, that's good. Okay, 50 seconds. Let's quick save because we can always F2 and get our units back to base if necessary. And just, you know, just a little RPing here and there. We think, like, oh, look at how we saved this little village. Granted, I don't think it's going to matter in the long run, but we'll see.
Should I mess you got?
Okay, 26 seconds. Even if lots of stuff comes... I think that was meant to be the final attack. There were other units that were just, like, hanging out. Okay, here's a bunch of dryads. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, back up. And, okay, we won anyway, but that was close. I assume those towers would have been hugely useful. Run. There are too many of them. Defend the villagers! Hold your ground. Knights are coming to us. Smash the vile monsters. For the king! Knight of Teal Hawks. Cranian settlement. 6 hours later. We've cleared all the beasts, sir. Still, there are some creatures roaming the countryside, but our warriors will find them quickly. There is something that requires your immediate attention, sir. What has happened? Repeat what you told us. Today, when the village was under attack, I went to the mountains to pick some herbs. I harvested some herbs and wanted to return, but suddenly I noticed something infernal. Infernal? Yes, I saw them. 2 of them. The spawn of hell in armor of pure gold with blades of pure light growing from their arms. Also, I noticed many worms, big as cows, crawling into caves. Giant, disgusting worms. I was so scared, so I ran from there immediately. You speak the words of madness, but for some reason I believe you. I will send scouts to the mountains to check your words. My lord, villagers are just dropping dead. What? Oh my goodness. But why, Protoss? Spawn of hell and armor of pure gold. God damn it. StarCraft 2 adjudication. That was a cool intro, but just for an intro that's not meant to really be that important to the whole thing, I feel like it was a little too long. Cassar de Templari. Oh, it's Kisrath. From order comes justice. Those words were spoken by great Kos millennia ago, and to this day Templar recite those words as their vow of honor. It is hard to believe what we discovered today. They slaughtered those natives just to get more resources. Escapists abandoned their brethren on Ire, but I never thought that they would abandon the Daul. Protoss separatists are the ones that are killing random people, I see. And 1 century ago, no one thought about reuniting with the Dark Templar. I have to contact Artanis and other factions to report what has happened. But now we have a matter to attend. Those traitors must be dealt with. But Praetor, they are still our Protoss brethren. Engaging them in a battle could start a spark, which could lead to a great conflagration. By betraying the Daul, they prove that they are not our brethren. Alendar, prepare the warp prism. I will deal with these traitors personally. And tell Rakash to prepare the ship's weapons. We may need them very soon. Kisrath is from StarCraft Retribution, a little-known but official StarCraft 1 add-on that was not particularly engaging, but Blizzard did approve it as being official in some fashion.
Justice be done.
Zealots, strength and unity. Battle efficiency of Zealots relies on numbers of other friendly Zealots nearby. Shield armor is increased by 0.1, attack speed is increased by 3%, damage increased by 0.1 for each Zealot in close vicinity. That's cool! That's cool. I'll leave everybody to check out Kisrath's bio down here if you'd like. Kisrath never had time to develop his psionic skills. He uses the Psi Condenser, a special device designed to collect residual Psi energy left from other Protoss in close vicinity, then control it. So, having allies around him increases energy regeneration. And it collects from allies and enemies. He can't regenerate energy without a Psi Condenser. Each of Kisrath's normal attacks cost 0.1, or just 1 energy. Wow. That's,
It is imperative that we seize this opportunity.
There's the voice lines. That's pretty rough, though. Affected allied units deal double damage for 10 seconds. That's nice. Confusion is always good. There's the Psi Condenser. Crush and Grip, good. Plasma Surge, which restores energy. And then Psi Storm. Okay. Okay, well,
Be with you, Executor.
I guess let's go. Again, I really like that intro. It felt a smidge too long, just considering now it feels like we're actually starting the campaign. But I like the idea of it. I actually think that's really cool. Okay, so what do we need to do? Maybe confusion? And then we get in there and we clean them up. Praetor, systems and weapons are operational. We can use the powers of adjudication and other ships to help you in your task. Unfortunately, we have to fight the enemy frigates, so we will not be able to allocate all power. Well then, we will use what we have. In micro missions, your ship's support capabilities will be limited. So the Spear of Adun, well, I mean, it's at the top bar abilities, I should say, because it's the adjudication, which is our support ship. From now on, you can use the powers of adjudication, Kisrath's command ship, and powers of other ships in your fleet. Over time of the campaign, you can get access to more powerful abilities. Orbital strikes. Cloaking field sounds good. It looks like they're limited, so we'll keep that in mind.
This will be your
So they're
business
hotkey to
battle
Z
yet.
and X, and nothing from Kisrath is
Doom be with you, Executor.
that way. So
Doom be
that's
with
pretty
you,
cool.
Executor.
We'll have to keep in mind when to use those. I don't want to have too good to use syndrome, but
Telephone will be ours.
let's see. We just have to be like.
I am on.
I don't want to have to wait too much for. I don't want to have to wait too long just for
It is imperative that we seize this
energy.
This will be your
I mean, obviously,
business
just
battle
attacking enemies
yet. Doom be
will
with you,
help.
Executor.
Because being close to them gives us extra energy. A data core, interesting. I don't know why they are storing these here, but we have to find and remove all Protoss technology we find on this planet. For the sake of Daul. With dismantling of the old caste system, Artanis acknowledge. Okay, so these are tidbits of lore. Again, pause the video if you'd like to read these. I don't want to bog down the showcase video. What I will say, though, is with the ship systems and the idea of finding data cores, C+3 ship upgrade points, is iquare seems to be really having big dreams for this campaign, and I have to say I have high hopes considering what we've seen him make in StarCraft 1, so this has really, really huge potential.
It is imperative that
Okay, and actually, what was that tip about data cores? Data cores can provide you with information about the world. Collecting all cores will grant you additional ship upgrade points in next missions. So it seems like a lot of care is taken into a story here, which is nice.
that we seize this opportunity.
The psi condenser is interesting. Again, he's very dependent on energy. What is what here? Double damage. That's fine. Okay, we lost some HP. Do we have anything that restores HP? Plasma Surge, I should have used. Crushing Grip, obviously very
It
good.
is
Those were Centurions, though, so they
battle yet.
they instantly hurt us. Oh god. Storm right there.
Doom be with
These
you.
creatures are no match for our blades.
I am on.
Look for our true enemy. Slaughter of defenseless animals lies not on the road to valor. Defenseless beasts. That's the thing.
This will be your business.
These things do like very minimal damage, so we can just run in there and kill them. It's just funny because we struggled through the prologue just to kind of show there are these people that are trapped in like a medieval society, and they're fighting these beasts and having trouble against them, and the Protoss come in and absolutely slaughter them. Here's our second data core. You can go ahead and pause. Seems like a big focus on this is with the loss of the Kala. Like, there were actual consequences with the loss of the Kala. It's not just something that we can casually breeze by and, oh, the Protoss are all unified now. They have blocked the passage with a gate. Rakash, target the location on my mark and commence the orbital strike. By your will. Another Protoss building. This has gone too far. Daul demands the removal of every trace of our technology from this world. I only hope there are only few of them. Okay. I wonder if we're generating energy during the cutscenes too. That would be
It is
nice.
imperative that we seize this
Dismantle all Protoss primary buildings. Okay, and they're showing up on the map. Looks like we got a long way to go, but this is kind of giving us an idea on which direction we need to consistently go in. So that's pretty nice. I really like this strength and unity idea. That's neat. Kisrath, stop attacking, please. I think it'd be nice if he had a hold fire, considering it costs him energy to shoot. If I understood that correctly. Okay, so let's quick save. We seem to be in good shape. We're heading to the left. Let's use confusion, I think. Okay, then we'll get in there, clean these guys up. How long does confusion typically last for? Because I think it's a while. Move on in, buddy. I need you to make sure that you're gaining energy. There are resources back here, and there was a data core. Praetor, I can transfer resources mined by the traders. I can spare for you more reinforcements. Cool, so if we find resources, we get reinforcements. There's our third data core. You can pause. 8 years following the defeat of Amon. That's neat. You can use found resources to bring more reinforcements. They'll come inside the warp prisms, so capacity is limited. So we have to decide what we want to get. How do we... Oh, here we go. We only have 100 minerals, so we can't really get anything. This is very dependent on some lengthy reading here for how the reinforcements work. Maybe if you could bake this in, maybe over to the side of the screen so it doesn't take up so much of the screen. Yeah, this is nice. Again, so you can actually see the costs right here. That's pretty neat. But again, it takes up a piece of the screen noticeably. I wonder if you could make it a little smaller over here. Deactivate the bridge.
It is imperative that we seize
Okay, well, we're going around.
Taladon would be
Oh, be careful, be careful. They're spread out, so maybe only 15 seconds is not great. What if we do this?
It is imperative that we seize this opportunity.
It's only 15 seconds again. Take what we can get. Okay, great. Cool. Okay. Cloaking field works very effectively in that type of situation. We don't have a blink, do we? So we have no way over there. But we can see that for the future. And very intriguing concept. I'm not... The only thing I'm not sure about is this psi condenser mechanic. At the same time, I have to be careful because I may be holding iquare to a higher standard because I played some of his other stuff. So I'm thinking like, well, it's... his other stuff's been really good, so we should... assume that this should be really good too. Again, we had a certain time limit. We had a time limit with the contest, things like that. See, he's gaining energy. I thought it said that his basic attack costs energy. Am I crazy? Let's see. Psi condenser. Yeah, his normal attack costs 1 energy. I think it's because we're close enough to our zealots that he's getting it back. We have to be careful with these zealots, obviously.
It is imperative that we seize this opportunity.
Okay, I like his voice lines from Retribution, too. It is imperative that we seize this opportunity. Let's throw down a Confuse.
Victory.
Oh, okay, never mind. I take it back. What is what here? Plasma Surge? We gotta get out of here. We lost the Zealot. That's killer. I don't know the last time that we actually saved, but that probably was worth cloaking past. We're only on normal, too. Let's just go ahead and load. I don't think... You know, I should have rewound, but rewinding sometimes screws up the quick saving. Anyway, I'll make a cut till we get back to where we were, but, you know, I can't really see what's over there. Using Orbital Strike would be the obvious thing to do, I think, in this specific situation. Okay, about back to where we were. Let's see if we can sneak some vision over there so that we don't just engage them directly. Let's see what else is up here. They're fighting! Adun Toradas Kisrath, Dark Templar, stay with their true allies till the end. Signifier Zalar, I never thought you sided with those escapists. Some of our brethren were foolish enough to join their ranks. We rebelled when we saw what they were going to do. Some of us fell, some of us still fighting. It is good to see you again, Signifier. We will do our best to eradicate this heresy. Okay, Signifier. Psionic power users among the Nerazim. They can use Revelation, Maelstrom, Dark Storm abilities. Signifiers can merge to Dark Archons. Okay, so, like Dark Templar Spellcaster. Revelation is good. Maelstrom, stun for 15 seconds, good. Summons a powerful Psionic Storm. Storm can be controlled and moved to desired location. Does not damage structured and allied units. Okay, so that's cool. Let's try that down. Let's quick save and then try that down here. Get fucked. Said I can move it, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, I thought I moved him back. No problem. That's real good. That's real good. We want to make sure we use that, and the fact that it doesn't do friendly fire, it's hard to control it, obviously, while also trying to do everything else. But we'll try to do it. But the idea of this is very, very neat. Right there. You run away. Okay, let's try to just get rid of some of these zealots, the Centurion especially. Wow, that's crazy cool. And we can use it to scout. Think about that. Okay, one more down. Lots of resources, so we can request some reinforcements here soon. Kisrath, move on up. We have 2 very powerful spellcasters. That makes this pretty challenging. Confusion is F. Okay, right there. And then the rest of you, target here. Now we have some stalkers, that's nice. There we go. I can sense the air moving. There are Dark Templars somewhere near us. Do we have anything that can detect outright, or we would have to use Crushing Grip to kill them? Or we use Revelation. If you lose the Signifier, then I guess you're just sort of shit out of luck. We might want to go up first, I'm not sure. There is an Archon down here. We should just use Revelation constantly. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get out of here. Leash. Okay, good. That's a confuse waiting to happen, I think. I think we lost the zealot. I think that's okay. Let's move on up here and confuse. This is pretty rough. Okay, Kisrath, move back. We can pick these guys off. Oh, okay. Confuse is now gone. What are my hotkeys? Good God. There's so much to keep track of here. Okay, we lost some zealots. There's some technology down here. Don't destroy this dark pylon. We can use it to restore our powers. When this is over, we will dismantle this structure as well. Restores target unit or... Okay. So we stand near it, we get some energy back. That's nice. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we need that for Kisrath. I don't know. Lift him. Move on in. Just make sure we keep getting our shields back, because we can just restore Kisrath's energy. So we lost some zealots. This is only on normal. I feel that this is pretty challenging for a single, for a normal difficulty, and also this is pretty large considering, like, hey, you're gonna move in and attack some stuff, and you know, use an ability. Oh, you're gonna go in and attack some stuff. Use an ability. Probably. I mean, I think it's a little too lengthy for that specific instance. All right, but we are still looking. We're looking for dark pylons. We got data cores. It's a lot of stuff implemented into one map, so that's why I think it's maybe a little too much. Let's use confusion here, then move on in, clean them up. My other zealot is trapped. Okay, we can definitely request reinforcements. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, this map is. Oh, there's the Dark Templar. That allows us to see them. Okay, well, currently... Lift him up, kill him. Okay, got him. That could have been worse. And then request reinforcements. We can get a High Templar, which I don't think we need. More Stalkers. Centurions, yes. So let's grab 2 Centurions, request them. Reinforcements en route. I kind of want to go up and handle the middle part of this map first. Are they going to come to us? Because it looks like they're on their way to us, which is nice. Oh, they deactivated the bridge. I don't think we have a way over there. And I must have collected a data core somehow. I don't know where. Yeah, I don't think we can get over here. I think we just need to continue down, and we'll have to figure it out later. And it looks like wherever you were when you requested the thing is when it appears. Yeah, so they don't benefit. The zealots don't benefit from the extra attack speed and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so yeah, let's continue down. I like the reinforcements mechanic. That's pretty neat. We have very good spellcasters. Okay, let's whoop. Let's throw down a revelation right here. And then run away. Please get away from me. Oh god, they're killing my shields. Come on now. There we go. Could have been worse. Crushing Grip would probably be better, or Confusion. Power Overwhelming is obviously really good. These poor guys just gonna die. Okay. Move on in. Back out the ones that we can. Back out the ones that we can. Okay, that didn't go great, but that's, again, at the end of the day, it's fine. Oh, dear. Why? Can we cloak past? No, they're detectors. What do we have that damages buildings? I just don't think we can go this way. Or, wait, no, we orbital strike it. I don't know if we have to, but the fact that you're limited on the number of these that you can use, to me means that you're really making the play, it's very dangerous for the player. Actually, we can hit this. Is that going to depower all of them? It did. Perfect. Okay. So let's move on up. We've used a decent number of these charges, but again, I don't want to have too good to use syndrome. If we get to the end and realize that we overuse them, I mean, there's really nothing I could do about that. It's another data core.
Talaton.
Data core number 7. I'm not going to read them, as I had mentioned. It looks like we're getting close to the Protoss technology, so let's just move on down there. So there's 8 data core upgrades. Could be anywhere, really. Here's another one. Data core number 8, but it says I only have... The Keepers are the name of the Protoss faction led by Kisrath. Spends most of his time on Ire contacting other groups and his followers among other factions. Okay, so they're all about, like, let's maintain some unity here. Just funny, because in Reaver Menace, Kisrath's just mad about the Kala in general. Revelation over here. My god, you have to get so close to use that, it's almost worthless. Okay, well, we just lost our... Let's rewind, even though this may screw up saving, that's fine. We'll just use rewind from now on. Seeking. Please don't explode. Replay desync. Cool. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit and not use the rewind function. At least the quick saving works, but we're back here. I talked about Revelation not being that useful, and I stick to that because it just feels like it's not very useful. All right, let's see if we can just track down this Colossi and kill it. Yeah, run! At the very least, you know, use the energy of this shield battery. All right, we'll get you later, buddy. You know, we can keep darkstorming. There's a few different ways we can approach this. I mean, kill what we can. These guys are stuck, so Dragoon's down. There we go, and let's bring it on up here. It's kind of unfair that we can do it this way, because we can just get our energy back so easily. Run away.
It is imperative that we seize this opportunity.
Okay. And then there's more down here. Should be able to take these guys out pretty easily. And I would like to reinforce my Centurions again. Okay, let's go. I'm not sure why we would take Dragoons over Stalkers, to be honest. We've got Phase Reactor, too, so they get their shields back after they blink. But yeah, I think my main piece of feedback so far is that this is very long. I don't know if it needs to be as long as it is. It's just... Okay, let's just... I don't know what... The shield battery is not working on this, actually. Oh, because it's hitting the cannons instead. There we go. We know that there's still a Colossus back here, so let's cast a Darkstorm. Here it is. Let's see if we can just track this thing down and kill it. Or at least weaken it significantly. We have to kill this thing, though, because it's going to cause us problems if we don't. Darkstorm is really good, though. I like that quite a bit. What next? There's our Centurions. Signifier back up. Because it's like you really have to creep through it, and it's cool to get through each section, but then it's like, oh wait, there's still like 7 more. There's like huge areas of this map that are still uncovered, so... I think it's, you know, because this is part of a contest, I feel like this map is trying to do a lot of things at the same time that probably would do better introduced over different parts of a campaign. The data course is cool, but then, you know, you got the Dark Pylons, you got the reinforcement requests. It's just, it feels like it's an amalgamation of a bunch of different stuff, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but again, it's a lot. I think... I'm not going to try to use Revelation. I'm just going to cast this. No. God, select the Storm. This is so good. This is so good. As long as even if we can just get this one Immortal, that's hugely useful. And then we just back up to the Dark Pylon. We get his energy back, and then we can move up with Kisrath and the rest of our units and keep pushing through. So we still have to find a way to turn on the light, or not the light bridge. That's Halo Wars. We have to figure out how to turn the bridge on. Was it a light bridge? I don't know. But we have to find a way to get over there. And there's a lot of this map still. There's this direction too. There's got to be something that will allow us to turn it back on. I think we just use this again. No, we don't. Never mind. You back up. You use Crushing Grip. And Decynic Storm does not damage friendly units. I needed to figure that out before it was too late. And also, there's just a lot of abilities to use. They all have different hotkeys. So it's hard to keep track of all that. It's not a good excuse. I'm just pointing out. Hard to keep track of all this kind of stuff sometimes. There's a group of cannons up here. We might want to just use our might just want to use our long range. Well, we could use cloaking field. I'm not sure. Did we lose a stalker? It looks like we did. We might want to get another one. We have to be careful we don't fly the shuttle over this.
Victory to Ire.
Okay, there's an immortal over there. Why don't we just attack and crush and grip him? Also, Centurion's stun is very effective. There's an Archon. Okay, let's chase him down. Follow him. This actually would be really good to use in combat because it doesn't damage our own units. So use this and Psystorm, and it should kill things pretty effectively. Okay, let's get down and destroy this. I did like the inclusion of the Dark Templar. You have to use Crush and Grip or Revelation to reveal them, and then you can kill them. I think that's a neat little micro addition. Overall, I do like every piece of this, but when you put it all together, it's a lot. That's pretty much what I think it comes down to. We have to figure out how to maybe get through this area. Stop that. Just the Stalker, please. There's a data core here. Data core number 7. Am I missing one? I think there was one down here, if I recall correctly, because we ended up coming out of this water, and that's where the Immortals were that just completely fucked us up. Yep, here it is. 7 of 8. Even though it says data core number 8, maybe the first one didn't count. So we have to figure out how to get past this. We may just have to bomb right into it. I'm not sure.
I am honored.
Okay. So Kisrath. Yeah, it's a large group. What we can do. There we go. Not too bad. And then we're gonna use its E to get our shields back. Okay. We lost him. That's unfortunate. I mean, probably should not have come this way. All I had to do was go the other way and probably wouldn't have lost anything here. Can we request a Stalker? Not quite. Maybe we get another Zealot to grab the one back that we lost. The shuttle mechanic seems like maybe more than is necessary. Like, just say, I want to request this unit, and then you get it, as opposed to, like, there's like a limit to the amount that you can request in the shuttle. It's just an unnecessary time constraint, in my opinion. I don't see why there needs to be a constraint on that.
I am honored.
Okay, let's move on in.
Victory. This will be your business.
These things are all trapped in trees. Okay, you need to move. We can't lose you.
It is imperative that we
okay, very good. Plasma Surge.
I am honored.
So, I mean, just like you click a thing, and then a shuttle spawns and it brings it. And maybe you want another thing. It just brings another shuttle on the screen at the same time. Because, again, there's some realness involved with what's here, but at the same time, it's like it feels sort of wasteful to have to, you can only fill up one shuttle. If you could fit more in there and you wanted more, you can't have them. You just have to wait for the shuttle to come and then leave and then fill it up again. Stuff like that. Okay, let's quick save. Save successful. That's what I like to see, considering all the issues that have been happening lately with the quick saves. It seems kind of random when that happens. I have no idea. Okay, this is promising.
It is imperative that we
never mind, that's a dead end. So we have to, again, still figure out how to get across the bridge. They disabled the bridge. There's 2 more. What happens if we just auto-attack? My guys will go some direction. Let's see if there's just a pathway that I missed. There's probably like a jungle bridge or something. This is suspicious, but we don't have any way to blink, do we? Oh, we have stalkers. We may need more stalkers because we only have one, and we lost one. So let's request one.
This will be your
reinforcements en route. I think I had something else requested earlier. It might have been a stalker. I don't know. Let's quick save though before we risk this. Now we have a stalker. Here we go. Oh god. I thought I would be okay reactivating the bridge. Let's just get our other stalkers here. Come on. You're going real deep in there, buddy. Okay, that's fine. Only one stalker, that's fine. So let's Blink. Wait for the cooldown to pretty much come back. Now go over. Hit the beacon. Oh, they did. It already reactivated it. Perfect. Okay. Head on back, buddy. Now we have more ranged warriors. That's nice. Kisrath is getting his energy back. That's fine, too. Let's just... I mean, I am in love with this... oh, that is Kisrath. I am in love with this Darkstorm. I'm in love with it. It's very good. Looks like we don't have vision across the bridge, unfortunately. Not a big deal, but it hurts a little bit. No, I'm constantly looking out for Dark Templar. I'm listening for Dark Templar. I feel like I hear the swish sound, but I think it's my own... I think it's the signifier attack that does that. Okay, wait. Big old group of zealots. Why don't we just crush and grip them? Kisrath, some of the frigates have noticed your advancement. We can't hold out. Okay, that's bad news. Understood, warriors. Be on guard. Does that mean that there's going to be, like, orbital strikes upon us or something? Because that terrifies me. Okay, there's another Dark Pylon. Nice, there we go. I do like... I mean, the Dark Pylons are nice, though, because of Kisrath's Psi Condenser restriction. If that didn't exist, we wouldn't really need it. I think we get... I think either we get another... We can't afford another Stalker. Or we just grab a Zealot. So let's wait until we can get another one. And then get another one instead. And now we can. Let's get 2 more Zealots. Request them. It is a smooth system. I like it. I can just see, like, what if I wanted more than 1 shuttle's worth? Granted, I'm also realizing you're probably never going to have enough money to do that. So I shouldn't really complain about it. Okay, we have a Dark Pylon, like, right here. So let's move on up and Darkstorm. The first time we see some enemy units. Which is nowhere. Okay, there's our zealots. Frigate, take cover. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Okay, well, I was a little too far up. We'll load again. It's kind of garbage. We could just run in with a stalker, bait it out, and then come back. But I see the pathways are very tight. I wasn't really expecting it. They did say earlier, look out, you can expect some stuff, but you don't really know what that means in-game until it happens.
The darkness rides.
Okay. Did that trigger it? This is... We'll just use the stalker to do it.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Okay, and then you duck into this location.
It is imperative that
That's pretty cool. Oh, and it changes the terrain, it looks like, as it comes in. That's very neat. Looks like we could dive in here if we needed to. Now we quick save because we're through. There's some Centurions, so let's just pick them up. And Psystorm is T, not really working. There we go. Okay, we have some sentries now. That's actually great. The shield repair is good, and then once we find the more Dark Pylons, we just heal them up. Okay, so let's... I'm going to expect that there's units right here. What is that? Replicant. Okay, well, I don't know what that means. Let's just kill it before we really find out what it can do. Okay, looks good. And then...
What would you ask of us?
Let's just Guardian Shield move in. Okay, and then we'll just recharge our shields. No. Oh, okay. I did not realize it was the sentry that was getting hit. Okay, that's fine. Again, we're on normal. At the end of the day, it's not really that bad, but... Haven't been using power overwhelming. I'd rather use the defensive and utility type abilities. So there was this introduction of... Okay, yeah, destroy that guy before he warps in. How about that? That's our last data core. This was data core number 5. I think you were expected to come this way first. So I'm kind of glad that I did. How do we get over here? Looks like that direction. Yeah, I think we were expected to come up here first and then move down. So hopefully we don't have to make our way out of this whole area once we do. We're moving further and further away from the Dark Pylon, unfortunately. Why don't we use Confusion? Get them to just all kill each other. Then move on in. Once it's up, use Crushing Grip. There we go. We could also cloak our way past these. I haven't used Cloak, and I should, because it's a good ability. Okay. Unfortunately, we lost one of our sentries. We have enough money, I think, for another stalker, so I think we should get... No, not yet. I would like another stalker, though.
It is. This will be.
Or maybe a
your business
dragoon. I don't know.
battle yet.
It's the same amount, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Frigate tape co- Oh, God!
It is imperative that we see.
I hate everything. I hate everything. We're like right at the end here, so I'm less concerned about this. But I think we lost our
It is imperative that we
Our
see
long-range
this
guy.
opportunity. May Adun be with you.
Okay, that was satisfying.
Adun be with you, Executive.
Mr. Sentry doing his best.
I am honored.
You think the frigates bomb this village of natives?
This will be your fiercest battle yet. May Adun
Frigates
be
would have leveled the village to the ground. The buildings are mostly intact. Only Scarab electromagnetic discharge could produce such kind of damage.
Adun be with you, Executive.
Yes, everyone's nightmare.
Victory.
They destroyed all this town just for this small group of resources. That's terrible. Okay, well, maybe we've completed this. Again, it's tempting to restart only because of what happened with that one frigate bombing when I had the reinforcements thing up. I think this could be a lot more concise, like down the right side of the screen, that you could expand. Crashing debris. That was cool. I swear it. I saw a giant four-legged spider made from gold. Ha, you drink too much. What you said, giant... Oh, dear. Alendar, they are deploying Colossi. We can't hold like this on our own. Can you spare us a single Reaver? Where's your Protoss patience? We don't need the Reavers, Rakash. Engage the primary weapon. Damn straight we don't need Reavers. Blast them with the cannon or whatever it is that you've got. Rakash to carriers Karathar, Gralthor, and Kozrath. Prepare to fire synchronized incineration beam. Well, that's cool. It's like a new age purifier beam. Look at that. Going somewhere, Praetor? Well, I was trying to, but now you're going to force me into a boss fight or something, dude. I'm not a Praetor anymore, thanks for traitors like you. You don't even know who I am. I know exactly who you are, Yegsar. You're a traitor to Ire. Am I? I fought for Ire for centuries. I endured the countless trials and lost countless brethren on the field of battle. I fought to assist the Executor on Char platforms and protected the Zelnaga temple on Chakuras. And you call me a traitor? Fight Yegsar, talk to Yegsar. I mean, I'm intrigued to know why he's doing this, but, I mean, if I was playing this campaign, and because the fact that there's a choice here to me means there's probably going to be some utilization of bank data, which is exciting. That's like another aspect that iquare plans to incorporate if he continues this campaign. So I would probably talk to him, but since we're showcasing, let's fight him. Let's go, dude. Do you even lift?
Adun be with you, Executor. It is imperative that we seize this
Okay.
opportunity.
Okay, well, he
Adun
casts
be with
Darkstorm.
you, Executor.
Kisreth now has access to the blink ability. I guess my question is, why didn't he just have it in the first place?
Honored.
I see energy restoration and health.
It is imperative that we seize this opportunity.
Okay.
Talathon.
Okay. There's a lot going on here. Oh god. Oh, we're gonna die. I don't think I didn't save. I didn't save. Wait, did I save? I don't think I saved. I'll make the cut if I'm too far back, but I think I am. Okay, we're back here. Let's fight him, and let's quick save right away.
This will
There we
be
go.
your fiercest battle yet.
So this guy, does like a boatload of damage. How fast is the blink cooldown? Oh god, we're trapping ourselves at this point. Blink cooldown is not great.
Victory to Ire.
He spawns units as well. Where are the different things? We have to figure out where things are. Your old time is over, the new future is awakening. Okay, he's gonna taunt us through the whole thing. Crushing Grip Storm is actually fantastic. I don't know why I wasn't thinking of that before. It's a cool boss fight. I think it, it just kind of takes that first try to understand what you have to do. Okay, cool, we're out of energy already. Just keep coming down here and picking this one up. Only plus 50 is not great. Have we even really done any damage? He regenerates HP, so what's the best way to kill him? Constantly need energy. One thing I will say that I'm noticing is, this is... Oh god! Oh god, are there health pickups down here? Okay, there's a big, maybe this is a big health pickup. Face my power, yeah, so I'm just gonna stop reading those. That's plus 100. There's the big one. I think these kind of track you a little bit. What I will want to point out is I'm playing on normal difficulty. The harder difficulties must be crazy, which I think that's the best way to damage him right there, is to lift him up and hit him, but we constantly going to need more energy because of the psi condenser. I'm fine with these guys chasing me, to be honest. So, even, really the whole mission, the fact that I had to restart so much, if this was just normal based on what we consider, Blizzard difficulty, I guess, because Blizzard is literally the standard, is, this strikes me as too hard, right? Because we're getting, the boss abilities maybe tone down how much damage they do, or the frequency that they're used if you want to have a normal or casual difficulty. Because again, just based on my experience with the campaigns in the past, like just the Blizzard campaigns, there's no reason I wouldn't be struggling as much as I currently am. But that's only because I'm playing on normal. My god, yeah, he has regeneration too. So you just have to get this down just right. We have to keep coming back for energy. And by the time we do, he's going to get most of his shields back, it looks like. We haven't even gotten through his shields. So this is going to be time-consuming, it looks like. Let's just run in a big circle. Okay, hit him with both of these. I don't see a point in killing these other zealots, so just blink away. Got to be careful you don't blink in these pens. I can see that being a problem. Let's just keep blinking. This one is kind of locked in, so you have to be careful. You want to have a blink charge up when you grab this. Adjudicators are always afraid of Templar, of their power. Okay, wait for him to stop casting this. It worked. Pick up the health. See, now we're in a routine. Let's quick save. We're in the routine. Just keep coming up for the bigger energy. I don't see a point in going for the smaller energies at this point. Okay, stop running and fight like a Protoss. Oh, not enough energy. Cool. It was bound to happen. Where was the smaller one? Can we blink by this or are we going to get stuck? We made it! I don't know why this one's only plus 50 and the other one's plus 100, but that's fine. Okay. Stop taunting me, you jerk. We don't have enough to cast both of these, do we? We're one energy short. Okay. He stormed himself. That would be cool if that did enough damage to him. Blink by him. I think that's the only way to do significant damage to him. Otherwise, it just feels wasteful. There is a delay with when he starts regenerating, it looks like. There he goes. Now he's regenerating again. We still don't have enough energy to do anything, so let's grab this. We are slowly but surely doing this. Again, though, this feels scaled for like a hard, probably verging on brutal difficulty, and I know that seems exaggerated, but I think it's absolutely true. We may die here if we don't get this, okay? If we could just hit him with another storm as we go by him. He runs like a jerk. We blinked right out of that. That was lucky. Well, not really lucky. We killed it, right? Stun him out of casting that. I'm just realizing now. Oh, he keeps casting it. Okay. You're no better than me, Kisrath. Do you remember Eridas? What did we do on Eridas that was so bad, dude? Nothing. Okay, we need energy. Just use that blink to move around the map a little bit faster. We could also cause ourselves to do more damage. But I mean, the fact that we've been getting chased by zealots nonstop and it seemed like they respawned because we killed a couple, I don't see much of a point in trying Okay, keep running in a circle.
Doom be with you, Executor.
400 HP. It seems like with each round we do like maybe 50 total damage before he regenerates a lot of HP.
I am honored.
Okay, come on back, do the same thing.
It is imperative that we seize this
Cool.
opportunity.
Again, it's working. We just have to keep going in this circle. Are you afraid to face me like a Templar should? Of course, Judicators always lack courage. They make up all the dirty work with the hands of their Templar brethren. We're not... Are we a Judicator again?
Imperative that we
He's still a
seize this
Judicator?
opportunity.
He's a keeper now.
To ire.
Okay. We can do this. Let's just go back and get the energy again. They respawn very quick. Again, the reason that these pickups are so important, though, is because of the psi condenser, which is a mechanic that I'm still not really sure about, just in general. It's kind of neat, but I don't know. I think I found the key to this fight, but again, the difficulty scaling doesn't really match what I would expect. Even the micro section, you know, I had to restart a bunch. It's challenging for a normal. Imagine a normal. You know that, like, someone of my caliber, it's funny, you know, I'm not, like, bragging, this is normal we're talking about, should be able to just basically breeze through normal all the time, but obviously not in this case. Though I like a challenge, but I'm playing on normal, I'm not playing on hard or brutal, where I would expect that type of challenge. Okay, we're trapped back here, be careful. I think not bothering with these zealots is the right choice. That might kill him. Shit. Ooh, okay, we got the HP. 54. What if we could just auto-attack him to death?
I am honored.
Looks like one more hit. There we go, we got him. Keeper command ship adjudication. 2 days later. As I said already, Arun has contacted us. He assured me that he knows nothing about the Yegsar salvaging operations. Yegsar acted on his own account. It is quite possible, my friend. Arun turned his back on ire, but he knows what honor is. Admiral Arun is leading up the Separatists, it sounds like. Our task here is done. Set a course to ire. By your will. Okay. In StarCraft 2, I'm not sure exactly how you do this, but rather than it kicking you back to the menu, there's something with the victory trigger that can be set so that it just gives you the victory screen. I think would be preferable. Anyway, there's a lot to say about this map. It introduced a lot of mechanics, all of them good, but they were all kind of mashed together for one map, and I think that's partially because it's like, hey, look, it's map number 1, we want to show it all off, and hey, this is for a contest, so look at all the cool stuff I've done. And this is really impressive, considering this is, as far as I know, the first thing iquare's made in StarCraft 2. And looking forward to the idea of possibly using bank data, there being choices involved, a neat story with a lot of care taken into the lore and such. So overall, this has been a really cool submission. I just think the intro section lasted a bit too long, the boss battle lasted a bit too long, the micro section lasted a bit too long, but I liked every single part of them. So it's like if you can trim each one, I don't say remove any part of them, like don't remove the intro, don't remove the boss battle, but trim them back, you know, 30%, 50%. And then the micro section should be the meat of the mission, which made sense. And again, on normal difficulty, what I played, at least in the micro section, struck me as like a hard difficulty, not a normal difficulty. So it's like everything needs to be scaled back. I think the boss battle on normal and casual, the boss needs to do significantly less damage, you know, be more forgiving. It's not just like, well, I stood in a psi storm for an extra second, so I am now instantly dead. That kind of stuff. But overall, I mean, there were so many cool ideas here. I would love to see more of this, of course. Pretty much everything I've played in MapCraft, I'd love to see more of. But this introduced a lot of really, really unique mechanics, and a lot of it is based off of just StarCraft 2 originally. It's not super new. It's all based in things that we kind of already know in terms of abilities and things like that, and even story. So very intriguing. I quite enjoyed this submission. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.